Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to a Monday morning. We are right at the start of a brand new week, ready to dive in together. Right, we are ready to go. The journey of personal growth is a delicate dance between creation and surrender. We often find ourselves caught in a cycle of striving for perfection, clinging to outcomes and becoming entangled in the web of our own expectations. Anthony, good morning. Danae, good morning. Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to the start of a new week. Our teacher for this week is Gary Zukav, an American spiritual teacher and author of several books. The best known of his books is probably The Seat of the Soul. Very well worth reading. Really good book. So for today, or for this week, as we step into this week, we're taking just two thoughts from Gary Zukav to step into our week with. The first thought from Gary Zukav is, you create your reality with your intentions. You create your reality with your intentions. And the next thought from Gary Zukav is, allow yourself to experience what it is to learn step by step the freedom that comes from being unattached to the outcome, but operating from an empowered heart. Can you allow yourself to find the freedom that comes from being unattached to the outcome, yet still operate from an empowered heart? So let's have a look at these two thoughts. The first thought is, you create with your intentions. Your intentions are what drives the thoughts and actions that create your reality. Your responsibility, your work, is to cultivate the awareness of what state you are in. I'll explain this right here. Anami, good morning. Sunmari, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of a new week. Even if you are deliberate about your intentions, it doesn't guarantee that you stay on track. You can start your day and your week setting clear intentions, and still you could be unaware of when fear enters your body and your clear intentions become completely clouded by panic, anxiety, or anger. Your work is to notice when fear enters your body so that you can stop, breathe, soften your body, and step out of that survival mode and into creating at your potential again and again. Fear hijacks our best intentions, and if we don't develop our awareness, then fear slips in under the radar. We don't realize that we've strayed far away from our original intentions again. So the first thought is, you create with your intentions, but be aware of when fear hijacks your best intentions. The next thought from Gary Zukav for our week ahead is being unattached to the outcome. This can be a difficult lesson to learn because it sounds a bit like not caring at all, but in fact it's just the opposite. Being unattached only becomes available to you when you absolutely know that you are doing your best, but you've also let go of the illusion of control. Let me explain that. Can you get up in the morning, set a clear intention for your day, do your very best to create at your highest potential, and then also, at the end of the day, can you surrender your attachment to any outcome? Can you trust that you need only pour your energy into taking action on the things that you can control, and accept that however things turn out will be perfect? Gary Zukav calls this freedom, and rightly so. So see if you're able to put these steps into practice this week. Number one, get up in the morning and be deliberate about setting a good intention for your day. Number two, then go about your day and do the best that you can. And then number three, surrender the outcome. Put yourself to bed at night by telling yourself, I did my best today. Grania, good morning. Hello, happy Monday. My wish for you this week is to be able to experience this freedom. There is a balancing act between being serious about doing the best you can, while also being able to completely let go of the outcome. And that is where freedom is found. If you are ready, let's slip away into our week together. You can close your eyes and we'll start with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Continue your full body breathing. Feel your body rise with every inhale. And feel how your body softens and falls with every exhale. And while you continue your full body breathing, we'll have a conversation about Gary Zukav's message. His message is to create at your highest potential and also to completely let go. That sounds like quite a balancing act. in Michael Singer's book, The Untethered Soul. This is kind of the conclusion of the book. That when we find our way into living as the expression of our soul, we would naturally not try and cling on to what we're creating. While our soul's expression can only be our highest potential, our soul would not have any attachment to what we're creating or the outcome of what we're creating. If we look around, we can find many examples of this, many examples that we can try and emulate in our own lives. Right now, what you're busy doing, the big, slow, conscious breaths you're taking, is such an example. Let your breath be your teacher. Every inhale is an act of creation. With every inhale, you can feel yourself rise. You can feel your strength build. As humans, we often think only what seems obviously strong is valid. And therefore we cling on to that. That would be like thinking the inhale part of our breath is the best part of our breath, and therefore we should do more inhaling than exhaling. Can you imagine trying to do that? Not having a balance between your inhale and exhale? Can you, though, really embrace the exhale too? Can you find peace in the softening of your body as you find enjoyment in the rising of your body? Can you find satisfaction in the letting go and collapsing as much as you find satisfaction in the rising and creating? Can you create at your highest potential and also completely let go as effortlessly as you take a breath and let it go? We'll take the last few breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left. Forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And lean your upper body over to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as present as we are able to be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. If you are here for the whole journey though, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a new week. See your toes sticking over the edge and see yourself ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. We're always using this time, this space, to try and step into our week with intention. Because if we step into our week and our day just on autopilot, then we are likely to be blindsided by every unknown thing that comes our way. And without intention, we are more likely to just be controlled by our old programs, our old patterns. And we don't want to step into another week and just make the same old decisions we always have the same old reactions that we've always had. We want to be intentional. We want to be clear about what our week should look like. And then even when the unknown stumbling blocks and obstacles come our way, we want to be ready to stop, take a few big breaths, and be intentional about our response to the unknown things. So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, take a look at what is known about the week ahead. What is already in the calendar? Walk yourself through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Remind yourself of what are some of the things you want to get done this week. Who are some of the people you need to see this week? Where are some of the places that you need to go this week? Take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? Does a clear answer immediately come to mind? What are you creating this week? I always feel it's worth exploring just a little bit what creating means. Everything we do is an act of creation. Just like everything else alive, you were created to create. And the way you show up creates everything. We create when we do our formal work. Perhaps you're busy with projects that need to get done. We create when we're involved in some kind of creative endeavor. Painting, writing, photography. But we also create just by the way we show up. The way you show up in your home creates all of the energy in your home. Your interaction with the people in your life is an act of creation. You're creating those relationships with the way you are being. How do you want to be this week? Or again, how do you want to create this week? And if you're unsure of the answer to the question, then ask the question, how will I be creating this week? Take your next big breath. Take a moment to transport yourself a few days ahead into the weekend that lies ahead. And when you get to the end of the week and you look back at what you've done, what will your checklist look like? What are the things for which you want to say, I got this done, I got that done? What are the things for which you want to say, I got started on this one and I made progress on that one? What does your checklist look like for the end of this week? Take your next big breath. So let's do a mini rehearsal in our minds for your week ahead. Gary Zukav's message is about being intentional. You create with your intention, says Gary Zukav. What we're doing right now and every Monday morning is we're taking a look at the week ahead and we're being intentional. Can you step into every day this week with intention? Can you have a moment before every day starts where you look into the day ahead and ask yourself, how do I want to show up today? How do I want to create today? But then more important than that, fear has the habit of hijacking even our best intentions. Can it be a part of your intention to create a deeper sense of awareness of when fear enters your system? Can your intention be to stop and address fear every time you feel it rise? Can you remind yourself to stop, take a few big breaths, ground yourself before you take any action? Create a mental rehearsal of that. How every time you feel that anything is coming between you and your purest intention, you will stop, ground yourself before you take any action. Take your next big breath. First, be intentional every day. Second, just do your best. So this is our next little mental rehearsal. Can you see yourself doing your best every day? If you're being the expression of your soul, if you are guided by your soul, doing your best is the natural thing to do. We're not asking for perfection. We're saying, just do your best. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, see that image. Create a little video of you doing your best. Take your next big breath. Number one, every day be intentional. Number two, every day just do your best. And number three, and then surrender the outcome. Can you do your best every day and then every night put yourself to bed? Give yourself a kiss on the forehead and let yourself know today you did your best, whatever the outcome may be. Try and create that image. What would it look like to see yourself put yourself to bed? And have this little conversation with yourself. I know you did your best. Take your next big breath. We'll take one more big breath together to slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. The two thoughts we are taking from Gary Zukav for our week ahead go like this. You create your reality with your intentions. And the next thought, allow yourself to experience what it is to learn step by step the freedom that comes from being unattached to the outcome, but still operating from an empowered heart. We'll go through the mental rehearsal one more time. Step 1. He called it step by step. So we'll put it into steps today. Step 1. Get up in the morning and be deliberate about setting a good intention for your day. And especially have the awareness of when anything, especially fear, moves you away from your intention. Can you become aware of when you step away of the intention you set? Step 2, just do your best. Nothing more is possible. Set a good intention and just do your best. And then step 3, and I think this might be the most important one. I think that when we get better at nailing step number 3, then we automatically do better at step number 1 and 2. Can you surrender the outcome? Can you see yourself, put yourself to bed at night by telling yourself, today you did your best, whatever the outcome is? Remember step 3. when you get better at putting yourself to bed, reminding yourself you're a good person and you're trying your best. And step number 1 and 2 become a lot more natural. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of another new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the opportunity to become intentional about my week ahead and not just stepping into it on autopilot. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the space to find myself ask the question, do I want to react in the same old way? Or do I want to try and make a different decision? Take a deep breath in. Thank you for an increased awareness of when fear hijacks my best intention. And remembering to get back to the original intention that I set. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Can you just do your best and surrender the outcome? Can you, every night when you put yourself to bed, remind yourself that you, beautiful human being, you are doing your best? And whatever the outcome is for the day is great. Tomorrow we'll try again. Thank you, Grania. Wishing you a beautiful week. Yvonne, a very good morning. Thanks for popping in with us. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anami. Wishing you an awesome week. Lots of love to every one of you. Ciao, ciao.